my channel. This is Ginger Not Nice. You guys are seeing me early morning getting up. You know, my hair is not done, my makeup's not done. And don't mind me, I'm just like, I just wash my face, brush my teeth, all that good stuff. So, this video here today is basically regarding when it gets uncomfortable, that's when you're growing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a lot of my followers, you guys know that I've recently moved, you know, and I'm telling you, like, sometimes I get up and I'm just in disbelief, like, after everything I went through, and I don't want to talk about, oh, I went through all these things, but I went through a lot, and, sometimes it's a shock. Like, I get up, I'm like, is this me? Like, is this me? Like, is this really me? Like, this is all me? Like, did I manifest all of this with God? You know? And it's just very shocking. Like, I'm very shocked. I never expected, I never expected this. I like, you see, I try to smile but my tooth, but anyways, um, I never expected all of this. Like, I am in shock. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it came to a point where I started to feel like, did God make the right decision? And I shouldn't be questioning God, but because I felt uncomfortable, like, I'm, have been living, yes, I've lived in the suburbs. I've lived in beautiful houses. Like, my mother has been my mother and my father have been lucky to own and purchase homes and stuff like that. And even with what I go through with them, I'm just like, you know, I'm used to be living in areas like um, near the hood, like near the hood. To be honest, like um, hood food, like I can go and get my Caribbean food, my Caribbean groceries. I'm not used to la di da and la 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 and la di da and basically some bougie area. I'm not used to that. I'm not used to seeing people sip wine and pose up enough used to fur pillows and beautiful couches. Like, I'm not used to these things. Like, I'm not saying that my family decor is not bad. Like, my mom decks up out of her place. Like, she really, like, that's who I get my decor inspo from. However, I I didn't expect all of this. Like, I just like my little purple room, in the little corner in my room, in my area, in my bed. So, for I was so happy when I got to my apartment, because this is all I've ever dreamed for. Like, I've dreamed for the beautiful, like, the condo downtown, you know what I'm saying? Condo style living, I've dreamed of that for my whole entire life. Like, that's while I was in school. While I was in school, I said I wanna live downtown Toronto, have a condo, you know, um, I wanna live. I want to see the CN Tower when I get up. I wanna do fun things. I wanna be central. You know what I'm saying? That is the dream. Like, that is the dream for me. Like, at least, And I didn't expect. I'm being honest. I didn't expect to manifest these things. Like, you know what I'm saying? And the change happened so quick. This year, I've can count. Like, I have counted 6 times I've moved for this year. Like, my life was like, God had my life moving so, like my life was moving so quick, and at a quick pace too. And the changes. I wasn't prepared for the changes, but God forced me into change. If I didn't, if I had to force myself to get up and say, I'm not happy where I am in my life, and I had to keep on pushing. This is a lot for me because I'm only 26 years old. I'm only 26, you know. Um, my goal was to, stay with my mom until I'm like 20, 29, save the money and move. Like, unless I do find somebody. But, you know, I'm doing it on my own, and I don't mind even doing it on my own either because it's, like, you can't you can't build oh shoot you can't build with somebody that does not have the same alignment or the same goal as you. You cannot. So, and this is God. I know it's God because He heard my prayer. And I always talk about prayer because prayer is real. Like, I was going through some hard ass times, like some hard ass, depressing ass times. And God's like, this is your turn. I'm gonna turn your life a 360, a 180. We're gonna flip this shit right around. We're gonna flip this ish right around. And He did that for me. But sometimes it's uncomfortable because this is not what I'm used to. I haven't been used to this type of living for a long time. Probably haven't lived in a house since I've been 12. You know what I'm saying? Half of my life, majority of half of my life, I've been living in a household, suburb, nice living. This little piece of my hair is bothering me. You know, that type of living. I'm used to that. But like right now, I just like I'm sorry, my brows need to get done, and COVID how it is. But yeah, like when it's uncomfortable, when you feel uncomfortable, that's growth. And the reason why I say that, I've been getting up, like I feel like in the morning I get up and I say, and that's why I had to record this video, like, do I really live here? Like, do I really have a home that is me in my name? Do I have this view? Do I have this lovely house? Like, it's very overwhelming. It's very shocking. Like I was saying, 2 months ago, I was in a one room with roommates, you know, carrying on with me. If we count, if I can count from January, my birthday, I was in a shelter my birthday. I prayed and I wished for things for this year. God gave it to me. God gave me everything I asked for on my birthday. He heard my prayer on my birthday. He heard my prayer on my birthday party on the 18th. And to be honest, I wasn't even going to have a birthday party, but my counselor said you have to have one. You have to have one. And I'm like, I don't I don't I don't want to have I don't want to have one. Like, I've gone through enough. Like, I just don't feel like celebrating this year. Like, I've gone through enough. Like, I'm still in a process. Like, while I was in the shelter, I couldn't even heal. Like, I was going through a lot with my brother. Like, I keep on talking about my brother passing, but yeah, like like now I'm sitting here in my own home, and now I can feel like I can heal properly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've dealt with a lot of, you know, shelter fights and staff not helping, and people just judging my situation. And it's just like, I wouldn't leave and go to a shelter if wasn't that bad. Like, I wouldn't. And I didn't want to bother anybody after everything I've gone through. I just wanted to just deal with what I needed to deal with on my own, and just get my shit together on my own. I had to, if I didn't get my shit together on my own, if I didn't get my ish together on my own, I would not know life lessons. A lot of them. I learned a lot this year. I learned a lot doing stuff, picking up and going back and forth and doing what I gotta do. Last year this time I was in surgery. You know what I'm saying? I was prepping for the surgery to see if I had breast cancer, And that's another thing too. I still have to go and check every 6 months. I always talk about this, but these are the reality of my life. My life went so like it showed me so many things, and sometimes I feel uncomfortable. I'm like, oh my god, like this is me. Like, is this you? Like, is this you, girl? Like, did you do this? You know what I'm saying? No matter how I went about, like, people don't know. I went through so much to just even, and this place wasn't guaranteed to me. Like, I walked up and down. I was told no. Every door I was told no. You don't qualify. You know, you are not. You cannot. You know, but God said different. God said yes, you can, and you know, in life sometimes life is gonna get uncomfortable when you're growing. Sometimes this is not what you're used to. You know what I'm saying? Some certain type of lifestyles are not what you used to, but just trust and believe that God, the universe, has your back. Trust that God, He is working. Trust that He is moving. You don't know what He envisions for your life, but you just have to put your trust in Him. I did a prayer. I said a prayer in August. I said in prayer, like, I remember the weekend of the 21st, the 20th or the 21st. I went to the beach, you know. I was depressed. I was sad. Like, I was like, yo, you know, God, like, please, like, you know what I'm saying? God, like, I don't know what your envision for me is. Please let me get that call from my apartment. I asked him for my apartment, and I said, if it place me where you see fit to place me. He placed me in my top choice, my number one choice. God was listening. I got a phone call not even after that, and I always talk about my testimony because my testimony, like, I can never ever ever say out of my mouth, God is not real, because it's not. No, I said it's false. I know God is real. I know He is listening. I know after all tests and trials and tribulations, He has pushed me through. So even when life gets discouraging, life gets uncomfortable, I'm not used to this. This is kind of a little different for me. Still trust and believe that He is working, and accept and embrace the change. You know what I'm saying? Embrace the change. Embrace that, I need to embrace that I'm not struggling as much anymore. Like, yeah, I still have things to do, but I'm not struggling as much. I can focus on my place. I can focus on my stability. I can focus on my education. I can focus on, you know, opportunities with new opportunities with work. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are the things, like, God um has presented. So just show that this is a focus of a start. This is a good start. You're not you know what I'm saying? Just be comfortable with the change, even if it feels uncomfortable. And if you don't feel uncomfortable, then you're not growing. When it comes to growing, when you grow, it gets uncomfortable. Can't lie. It gets uncomfortable. When you grow, it's very uncomfortable. But trust and believe, trust and believe, trust and believe that it's this change that is uncomfortable for you. It is, trust that God is working. Trust that He is moving, and trust that He has a plan for your life, and I'm just amazed because, you know, I've always been struggling. I've always been, you know, um, you know, last choice, like last of the pickings, last of the crop. You know what I'm saying? Always getting that rejectful. There's rejectful energy, like people rejecting me, people mistreating me, and I'm not trying to sound like a victim, but always being mistreated, mishandled based on my position I've been always in, struggling to keep things moving. But God said, I'm gonna put you in the top position. I'm gonna put you in the top position where no one can treat you that way. it's up to you now to accept that people are going to either treat you that way. God will, God made it, you know, clear to me that now it's my choice to see if people, regardless of, I have my own place to go home to, I have all these things going for myself. So no one's gonna be mishandling you based on not having a place, or mishandling you based on your struggles, or you mishandle you based on your family dysfunction. That's why a lot of things, as much as I talk a lot on Instagram, everybody thinks that they know everything about me, but there's still bits and pieces that people will never know, because there's certain things that I do keep private. People will know to a certain extent. So that's why when a lot of people say, "Oh, you're so very open," yeah, I'm very open to a certain extent. You don't know everything. I'll be cussing sometimes. I'll be talking sometimes. Da 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 da. Sometimes it is what it is. But I believe that God is moving. God has a plan for my life. You know, I have goals that I'm gonna start putting. I need to start putting into practice. I put in goals that are starting to put into place. I'm starting to, I want to finish this decor for my place. I'm happy. I'm proud of my couch. Yo, if I'm telling you, if I, you know, that's another thing too. This year's taught me how to be humble and just save my coin. Save my good coin. Yo, if anything you can do is save your coin. Yo, with me and my place, I know, sir, I love this couch. I want a couch with diamond buttons in it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, yo, you know what? Let me just take what me can get, and let me just not, I don't want to have chair with buckle with diamonds, and then them drop out and have to replace the couch in the next how many years. I want something that's sustainable. I want something that is livable. I want something that's sustainable. God bless me with that. Couch is barely brand new, and I haven't talked about that either. But this is not a bragging video. I'm just saying, like, God will put you in a position. Trust in Him. He will put you in a position where He sees fit. Even if you don't feel like you're fit for the position, He will put you in that position. You know, my testimony is that I feel uncomfortable. I'm not used to this. I am not used to this. I'm used to going down the street to my local twice as nice restaurant. You know me, I said. My twice as right in my Jamaican Caribbean markets. Them. I'm used to Markham and Eglinton. I'm used to Markham and Ellesmere. I'm used to all them area there. Me used to you know what I'm saying? Even when I moved to Nielsen, I'm saying these locations because I don't live there no more. But when I moved to Nielsen, I still was uncomfortable because I've never lived in the east side of Scarborough. You know what I'm saying? But like real east. You know what I'm saying? I'm used to Kingston Road, but at least it was still Scarborough. I'm like, at least it's still Scarborough. At least I can figure it out. Da 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 da. And I prayed. I prayed, you know what, to settle for Scarborough. God's like, nah, we're gonna take you out of this place. Not saying that's bad. I love my East End. Like, I still do my groceries. I still do all my stuff up there because, down here it's like money. I said money. When I mean say money, money. So, yeah, no, I do my shopping in Scarborough and stuff like that. But still, like, like, I just feel like growth is very uncomfortable, but you just gotta keep getting up and getting moving and getting going. If you're not uncomfortable, you're not growing. And the best thing to do is keep growing. Pray and accept it. Accept that you are deserving of good things. Like, I have to tell myself I'm deserving of all these good things. I have goals on my list. You know what I'm saying? I lost how much weight? I want to lose more weight, just for my health. I want to get this place in order before the ending of the year. You know what I'm saying? Because I just moved here. There's so many things, and I want good energies around me. A lot of things, I want good energy around me. I don't want I don't want energy that is gonna make me feel depressed. I don't want energy that's gonna make me feel down. I don't want energy that's gonna be um, um, discouraging. I want consistency. I want consistency around me and my life. And that's what you guys should apply to your life too. Anything you want, you can manifest that. Pray. Prayer. Believe in. Meditation. You know? I sit down and sometimes I meditate in the dark. I am going to. I will. I'm going to do this. I will. I talk like I already have it. This is how I do my manifesting. Manifesting, meditation, and prayer. I pray. Make sure I pray to God and say, God, please help me. When I don't feel like sometimes when I feel like I'm alone, I know God is there for me. As much as sometimes it's hard. A lot of things have been revealed to me that I didn't want to know. Even if I didn't know. Even if I didn't know, God revealed it. And I said, okay, take the exception that he did what he was supposed to do. He's showing me who people really are. He's showing me who I am as an individual. He broke me down to build me back up. So I'm telling you, in the midst of the storm, in the midst of anything that you go through, you are deserving. You are deserving. And I always say this, and maybe I'm mumbling and fumbling. And if the growth is uncomfortable, that means you're in the right place. It means you're in the right place. So that is my video for today. Sorry. That is my video for today. And I will be coming with more videos this week. But I just felt like I need to get up. I need to let you guys know what's going on. And just my thoughts. So, I pray that you guys be blessed. And, I wish you all the best for this upcoming week. Stay strong. Stay out there. If you have any questions or comments, comment below. And yeah, keep growing. Even if it's uncomfortable, keep growing. Alright? So make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, make sure you comment on this video of what more that you would like. There will be more hauls for dollar store hauls. You guys like that? As well, any other content that you would like to see from me, please comment below. Thank you so much and have yourself a nice day. Be blessed.